Constable, you remove his handcuffs. I'm going in for the interrogation.
Think you done lost your senses. What can you do in there?
So, Mr. Lokesh, on this file here, I have everything I need to put you behind bars for a very long time. Well, almost everything. You see, there's this stupid legal principle that says that you don't just need someone's crime or the evidence of their crime, you also need their motive. And I'm just here to get your motive, Mr. Lokesh. So, can you please just tell me why did you do this crime?
I didn't do it.
I had a feeling you would say that. I am a senior detective. I have done this whole interrogation song and dance for 49 times in my career now. And you wouldn't believe that every single one of those people told me that they didn't do the crime, which they were eventually found guilty of. And respectfully, Mr. Lokesh, can you please just cut the bullshit and tell me why did you do this crime and make it easy for both of us?
Detective, I really didn't do this. Whatever evidence you have against me is just not good enough. I'm an innocent man, detective. Please believe me.
Well, I don't think so. I think you did do it, and I think the evidence is good enough.
I think so. Okay, can you please tell me what evidences you have against me?
Sure. I am supposed to be the one interrogating you, but sure, I can tell you what the evidences I have are. Well, firstly, the police officers on crime scene saw you running away from the crime scene. And secondly, the victim's wife positively identified you to be the killer on the spot when the crime happened immediately. And thirdly, and most damning of all, the sniper rifle which was used in the shooting was found in your house. And I don't know if you're saying differently, but for me that is more than enough to know that you did this crime and you're guilty.
Those are just not good enough, detective. Well, then why are you here? You said that you were a senior detective and all that. And, if this is such an open and shut case, why are you even here? You don't need to be here to get a motive out of me or get confession out of me. You have enough evidences. Go to the court. Arrest me.
You have no right to ask me and question me why I'm here. Look, I'm a senior detective, and this is a really high-profile case. Alright? They trust me to take care of this, which is why I'm here. And you have no sort of right to ask me why I'm here. You are a dumb, stupid criminal who took away 2 people's lives. Okay, you committed 2 murders, Lokesh, not 1, 2. And I have no sort of sympathy or empathy for you. You're a criminal and you did do these crimes. And I don't understand what makes you think you can sit here and talk to me like this. And sit here and think you can change my mind that you didn't do these crimes. Do I look dumb to you? No, Lokesh, no, I won't accept this. You gotta do better than that, and you gotta stop. And you just got to just simply tell me why did you do this, and I can be out of here, and you can go spend the rest of your life in a prison.
Can I go this? Detective, I would like to ask you a question. In your evidences, you stated that one of the major evidence against me is that the sniper rifle was found in my home, correct? So, let me ask you this. If I was arrested at the crime scene running away from there and the victim's wife identified me and all that, how was the gun in my house already when the police went to search for it?
Well, maybe you had someone take it away from the crime scene.
Well, okay, you say that. You say I had someone to take it away and all that. How would I run away from a crime scene? You saw me just now. I'm limping to go get a glass of water. How do you think I would run away from a crime scene?
Look, it's just because you were limping doesn't mean you didn't do the murder. Okay? It's still possible.
Detective, it's possible, but it's not practical. If to commit a murder of this high scale and this high stakes, you need to be precise, you need to be efficient, and I'm anything but precise and efficient. I mean, look at me, my hand is broken, for God's sake.
Look, you can keep pointing out these minor flaws in the evidences, but it still doesn't mean you didn't do this crime, Lokesh. Everything is pointing towards you being the criminal, and I don't know why you're sitting here wasting my time and your time going back and forth like this. I just don't want to do this right now, and I just request you to tell me why you did this.
Detective, I don't understand why you're so sure that it's me. I'm pointing out flaws in your evidences and your arguments. And according to the Constitution of India, I need to be proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt, and I have just shown you that there is reasonable doubt, correct? So how can you say that I'm guilty? How can you say that I am the one who did this?
Say all of this for the judge, buddy. It's whatever you're saying still doesn't mean you couldn't have done this crime. I don't care what a criminal has to say.
What do you mean you don't care? This is my life at stake here. You can't just not care like that. You're a policeman. Your job is to protect the innocent. I am an innocent man.
You're not innocent. You're accused, in fact, of murdering 2 people. So, I don't know from where you're getting this innocent thing.
Because you're so sure that I'm the one who did this and I'm the one who committed these murders. Can I ask you, what do you think my motive was for doing this?
Well, I do have a theory. You work in the company and let's just say that you're not the richest person in the world, okay? And you wanted out of this whole grind of keeping working and all. So what you did is you went and invested money in the stocks of your company's biggest competitor. And then to cause disturbance in your company, to make the stock price go down, you went and killed both the founders. And now, as you can see, your company is plummeting, and the rivals are obviously benefiting from that, which means you make a big fat paycheck. I can keep going more and more in detail about the nuances of the crime, but that is the gist of it. And that is honestly why I think you did the crime.
Can I get some water?
No reaction? No water about it.
So easy.
When things go wrong, I seem to be bad. 'Cause I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Detective, let me tell you something about myself.
If it's not your motive, I don't want to hear it.
Look, I am a day laborer. I work in a factory, okay? I do manual labor to make ends meet. And while you are correct that I'm not the richest man in the world, I'm also not the smartest man in the world. I don't have the capacity to plan such a big conspiracy and then go kill someone just to make money myself. I'm not capable of doing that, both intellectually and as a person. I'm just not. And I know you're sure that I did this, but I want you to entertain the idea that I didn't do it for 1 second and just think about it. Do you honestly think I did this?
You still could have done it.
Sure, I could have, sure, but it's not possible. I mean, sure, it is possible, as you say, but it's not practical, is it? I mean, my hand is broken, like I said. And
You only said that your hand is broken, you've not proven it to me, have you?
Detective, don't go there. I can. I got this injury, and the reason that I'm limping as well is because of an accident in the factory. And our company has a policy that if you get injured in the factory, the company will compensate for it financially. So I can show you the documentation of that if you refuse to believe that my hand is broken.
Alright. I'm sorry. I did not know. And I'm sorry for even saying that. You can continue with what you were saying.
Thank you. As I was saying, my hand is broken and I'm limping. I'm on one foot. And now let me tell you, on the day of the shooting, what really happened, okay? I was inside the factory, and as you probably already know, the dead bodies of the owner and the co-founder were found in the alleyway which connects the corporate building and the factory building, and they were walking to the factory. And I can tell you why they were walking to the factory as well. It's because there was a workers' union meeting that day, which I had myself gone to the corporate building to hand out notices about, which is why the owner and the co-founder were coming to the factory building, and I was inside the factory building filing for the financial compensation, almost about to get it as well. And that's when I heard the bang. And when I heard the bang, because I work in a factory, a bang is never a good sound. I came running out as best as I can on my one foot. And when I came out, what I saw was two of them dead on the floor.
What did you see exactly?
What else oh yeah, I forgot to mention one detail. When in the alleyway, when I came running out, the wife of the founder was there as well. And as soon as she saw me, she started crying and she pointed at me, and the police came running in from all directions and they arrested me. And when the police came in, it almost felt like they knew about me or something, like it was an attack for me. They came running straight towards me and they arrested me on the spot, and now I'm here.
Okay. And who do you think did this crime?
I don't know who did the crime, and honestly, I don't know why someone would do such a thing. I mean, what I can say though is that because if you think about it, the owner and the co-founder were in the alleyway, and the factory building is here, the corporate building is here, and I'm pretty sure that if you check the forensic reports, they're gonna say that the bullet was shot from the corporate building. And if I'm a regular factory worker, first off, it's very difficult to get access to the gate of that corporate building, let alone the terrace to go shoot someone.
Tell me more about this workers' union meeting. What was it about and why was it happening?
We wanted higher pay because the company had started some new projects and we were doing more work, and we wanted more pay for that, basically. And I can tell you, yeah, I went to give the notices in the corporate building, and for that I got the permission to get in. And when I went in, I went to the reception, and behind the reception is where the CEO's office is. When I went to the reception, I said, I want to give this to the CEO. And then the receptionist said, hold on, let me check if it's free. And she opened the door. When she opened the door, I heard screaming from inside. And I'm pretty sure it was the CEO, the co-founder, and the wife, all screaming at each other. And as soon as they saw that the receptionist had opened the door, they started shouting at her. And she closed the door and she started crying. And I stood there for like 10 minutes trying to give this pamphlet inside that they need to come to this meeting. And for all the time I stood there, I just kept hearing them shouting at each other non-stop. And then I eventually just gave up and left. I gave the flyer to the receptionist and I went back to the factory.
Okay. Did you hear any of the screaming and do you remember any of it?
I'm sure at the time I did, but I cannot recall.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
There is something I would like to say, Detective. I just want you to think about this for some time, because this is my life at stake here, and I know you might think I don't have much to live for as a day laborer and all that, but I don't want to be known as a criminal because I didn't do anything wrong, and I just want you to think about it for a minute and just process it in your brain that can I do this crime? I have glasses. You know how much of a pain wearing glasses is. And me on top of a building with a sniper rifle and the scope is on my eye and I pull the trigger with my right hand, how would I reload the gun with my left hand if my hand is broken? And then even if I shoot him, if I shoot one person, I have to shoot the next one immediately so that they don't start running away. And after shooting both of them, I somehow made my way down to the cellar and then ran out into the alleyway just in time for the police to come in and the wife to see me. If I really did do this crime and I had all that previously thought out plan of investing in stocks and all that, why would I be stupid enough to just run out into the crime scene like that? I know I'm not the smartest person, and I'm telling you I'm not the smartest person, I'm a pretty dumb person. I'm not capable of doing this, and I just want you to think about it for a minute, because this is kind of offensive to me to keep hearing you saying I don't care when my life is at stake here. Me and you both know that if this case goes to court, I am as good as dead. They are powerful people, they have money, they'll just force me to die. They're gonna give me a death penalty. And I don't want that. I just want you to think about it, please.
I need some water.
Yeah.
Am I a good man? Am I a fool? Am I weak? Or am I just plain it cool? I have a woman, and I know she's no good. But still, I keep my head up high and try to do the things that a good man should. Am I a good man? Am I a good man? Am I a fool? Am I a fool? Am I a weak?
I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but
Mr. Lokesh, I'm starting to think you didn't do this crime. What?
well, I have enough reason to believe that you're an innocent man and you're being framed.
Detective, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I never thought this would happen.
No, you don't need to thank me. I need to thank you because you helped me solve this case.
What do you mean I helped you solve the case?
Well, you see, you told me that you went to the office building that day to hand that flyer for the workers' union meeting, and that day you heard a yelling match between the founder, the co-founder, and the wife. Well, I'm no marriage consultant, and neither am I a businessman, but that doesn't sound very fun to me. And then secondly, you say that you were in the factory on the day of the murder, and you have documentation to prove that you were there that day. And according to the forensics I received, yes, the bullets were shot from the top of the corporate building. So I don't think it's possible for you to have been there. And when you came running out, you had the sound of a bang, as you said. The wife saw you, started crying, and said that you did the murder. But here's the kicker: the wife isn't so innocent here. She's the one who made all this happen. You might be wondering, what do I mean by that? Well, basically, that whole yelling match, it was about the reason why the workers are doing higher work now. You mentioned that there's new projects. The company that you work for has a huge government contract lined up to build a bunch more buildings, which is going to be so much money for the company. And there was only one problem with it. It is that the two co-founders, who are now dead, may their soul rest in peace, were against the clearing of slum areas for the starting of this new project. Look what happened after that. Both of them are now dead, and the only one alive is the wife, who holds not 10% of the shares, and the other two have 90%. Now that they're dead, she gets 41% of their shares, which makes her 51% majority holder, and the other 49% of shares she gets to sell. And then after she sells her shares, she can do whatever she wants. She can clear the sums, she can do whatever she wants. She can go ahead with this new government project, and she can make a lot more money while she's at it. It's a very, very apparent conspiracy. And if you're wondering why you got dragged into all of this, when you came running out, she saw you and she saw an out. So you see, if the police had investigated and found the hitman that she had hired, she runs the risk of him snitching her out and telling the police that she was the one who hired him to do all this. But by seeing you there, she thought she doesn't have to run that risk. She can just point and blame it at you and then use her money to make sure you're not in prison. Which is why you're here now. It also brings suspicion that the police are already there at the crime scene. That's not what usually happens. So it's smelling to me like there's a bigger conspiracy here, and I'm sure I can figure out and get more evidences if I look into this. But even leading me down this path was all thanks to you, so you get some credit for that.
Oh my god. Wow, I mean, his own life? That doesn't sit right with me, no. I mean, it makes sense whenever you said it, but no, I just don't want to believe it. But yeah, I just can't believe you put that together from whatever I said. That's wow. But what will you do next about this?
Well, what's next is that I'm gonna interrogate the owner's wife, and I'm gonna get a confession out of her. I'm not gonna let her go easy.
You're gonna interrogate her, but sir, I don't mean to question your ways, but if you interrogate her and she keeps insisting that it's me, I'll just be dragged back into this. And that's the last thing I want.
Oh, no. You don't have to worry about that. I'll take care of that. You will not be bothered from this point on location. You're an innocent man. You can go.
Oh my god, detective. Oh my god, then my left hand is gonna kill me for doing this, but I need to. Thank you so much, detective. I cannot believe this. When you walked in here, I didn't think I was gonna convince you that I'm not the killer. But you heard me out, and I'm so grateful for it. Thank you so much, detective. And I thought my life was over, and now you're giving me a new lease on life. I can never repay this debt to you. And just want to leave, detective. This whole thing has turned my life upside down, and I want to get out as soon as possible. So is it okay if I leave right now? Again, thanks a lot.
Hey, you know what's funny? I don't really have to wear glasses, I just wear them so that people take me more seriously. That is pretty funny, but I'm gonna go now.